What's up, you guys? This is Steffi, aka In My Humble Opinion, and today we're watching the 4th episode of Feud entitled More or Less. I can't believe after this episode we're technically halfway through the season, which is crazy because I'm really enjoying the show, so that means after this we only have 4 more episodes. I also just want to say before we start the episode, thank you guys so much to any of you who have taken the time to comment on any of the previous videos to let your girl know what's up. All of your comments have been really helpful in helping me contextualize what is happening, because again, I have no idea. I don't really have any prior knowledge about these two women, but I'm having a great time learning about Joan, Crawford, and Bette Davis, and I'm really enjoying the series. Okay, so without further ado, here we go. Episode 4, Feud. What's up, Ryan Murphy? Let's go. Gotta put my glasses on for this one. Whew.
I'm your agent.
How old are you?
Almost 23.
Oh my god, that's awkward. I'm 23. Ooh,
Yes.
WME, big
Oh, no,
talent
thank you.
agency
I'd
in
like to get
Hollywood.
right-
There hasn't been any offers, Joan.
Well, how is that possible?
There's just not a lot out there for mature actors.
That's fucking
You've
bullshit.
heard pictures.
They're saying you've thrown what's left of your careers down the toilet by doing a B movie.
How
That
fucking
explains
dare
why I
they?
mentioned-
Worst case, the movie bombs and people forget all about it. You'll be back.
That's a
Now, in
fucking
the office.
insult.
And we'll
I'm
see.
already getting so fucking pissed watching this. I'm sorry, I'm cursing a lot,
You,
but
Marty.
yes,
If
there we go.
I don't see the point in having an agent or a room full of fucking agents. You're all fired.
That's right. That's right, Joan. Just march out of there. They don't care about you.
Want steady employment in Hollywood. References upon request.
What? Wait, okay, so like, did she put an ad for herself in the newspaper looking for work? Oh my god. Ugh.
I mean, nobody under the age of 35 even knows who these women are.
You're wrong there.
Oh, I feel
Mom.
so bad. That
This
was
is what
me.
television- Kids today, they grew up watching old Crawford and Davis movies on Sunday afternoons. They know who they are. Years ago.
Hire her. Make her become an executive. I hope Pauline, I don't know what her story is, but I hope she became a success. Oh, damn. Get it, Mamacita.
It's called The Black Slipper. She'd play a choreographer falsely accused of shoving a principal dancer off a catwalk and whisked from her cell to dance the dead girl's role on stage.
That sounds like a precursor to Black Swan.
Mr. Aldrich will direct?
No,
Who is involved?
Me, I'm gonna direct.
me, I wrote it, and I want to direct.
Yes!
Look,
Get it, girl.
There is not exactly a robust tradition of women directors for me to build on. Only a handful of gals have gotten studios to trust that they could handle a picture.
Oh, Lord. They're still struggling. Oh, Lord.
I
Oh,
think this is a marvelous idea.
yes.
You do?
This is America. No one can tell you you're crazy. In Verdor,
Well,
there is opportunity to become anything you want.
that was really inspiring. Thank you, Mamacita.
We're motoring on to Long Beach this evening.
I live near Long Beach.
Baby,
Don't
Baby
find me,
Jane.
though.
Who is Pauline?
you've met her over 50 times. She
Girl.
works with Mr. Aldrich.
I will direct it.
No, she would also direct the picture. When you would
Joan's
star.
not gonna fucking like this. Come on, Joan. Don't be a hypocrite.
It's over.
This is the problem. I feel like this is still a problem.
The atomic bomb went off in the second act. I hear this one bombs in the first.
Rude. Drink up. Oh, looks like people are engaged and like it. Oh, okay. Ha! Motherfuckers who doubted them. Oh my god, a paparazzi moment. Uh-oh.
Oh, did you enjoy the film?
Oh.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my god. Oh, yay. Oh, I'm happy for her. What a triumph. That was a triumphant moment. Oh no, what's happening? Is this like on YouTube somewhere? Whatever happened to you, Bette Davis? Damn. They're all so freaking fake in Hollywood. Like, if this movie would have bombed, oh my god, she probably wouldn't be able to enter the freaking restaurant. Why is she doing this?
The
notices have been uniformly good. Oh, good. Oh, they've been raves. But they're all about her.
There's Joan's insecurity once again.
Worse. It's like I wasn't even in the goddamn picture.
Oh,
and now there's talk
Joan.
of us.
Baby Jane is the #1 picture in America. Well, actually, it's
Yeah,
more like
your B
number
movie,
8 so
right?
far this year. No, Jack. No more B horror movies. I'm capable of so much more.
What, like your Oscar-winning masterpiece?
Oh, shit.
Why not? Strictly B-list. Don't start getting ideas in your head. You're like Michelangelo. We need tiles.
Yeah, well, even the schmuck in the tile factory has dreams, Jack.
There you go. There you go, sir.
I really appreciate
I
it.
would leave his studio. Is he gonna leave right now?
I'm done.
Because I got a soft spot for losers, Bobby.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you for passing this along to me. I did you the courtesy of not reading it. I see no reason to venture an opinion on something I have no intention of doing.
No! Oh my
Well, I
god.
wish you the idea of a woman director, but
Oh,
it's not unprecedented.
Pauline.
Think of the Miss Crawford. I just need my first bite.
Yes, give her the
Then they
chance.
will-
I'm not turning you down because you're a woman. I'm turning you down because you're a nobody.
Oh!
And I have very few chances left. My
Oh.
last chance is not going to be your first.
Damn, that's so complicated.
I mean, if you're seen grabbing for too much, you may appear ungrateful.
Wow, this is complicated.
Studios thought it was a fluke. They always think it's a fluke when a picture carried by the girls
Right.
succeeds at the box office.
Mhm.
And they so
They still do.
You hear the voices of doubt. Pick up a bottle and suddenly the party starts all over again.
Well, that's bleak.
I mean,
Oh my god, Joan Crawford, man. I'm just like, it's just an up and down relationship between her and I.
What? It wasn't cute when you... So stop it.
Ooh, girl.
Your ass is nice and your tits aren't sagging, so...
get out of my house.
Damn, he's a
You wanna do
fucking
this to her?
jackass too.
I sometimes feel that she had more trouble dealing with success than she did failure. Betty,
Ooh,
on
that's
the other hand,
interesting.
Where's Joan Crawford?
On the beach. Dead.
Oh my god.
and she was gonna hold on to that.
I
dear
love her
life
bow.
because-
I hear
Yes,
that you
honey,
and
look at
your
that gown.
co-star-
I guess we showed him there's still a lot of life left in these two old frauds.
Betty Davis was playing the Oscar campaign game.
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Please stop referring to me
As an old broad.
Secure future.
Jessica Lange always plays drunk really well.
Half the success belongs to you.
Yes.
Not appreciated.
Oh,
Enjoy it.
Joan is so frustrating.
The Black Slipper.
I wrote it for Joan.
When the hell did you find the time to do that?
Well, if it's something you care about,
You'll
you get
always
up early,
find
right?
time.
I didn't know you were a writer.
I'm also a director. At least I think I am.
Yes.
I wrote it to
Pauline,
give myself a
you
picture
go,
to
girl.
direct. Jamie
I knew
Foxx
I always
did
liked
what
her.
you said. So then you will read it and you would consider producing.
Why do you sound so surprised?
Because some men find it off-putting, imagining a woman in charge.
It's a new world, Pauline.
Thank you, Bob.
This is a really
But we're not
interesting
getting this.
statement that Ryan Murphy is kind
Well,
of making with this
Since you're
episode.
It's the 1 millionth ticket sold for Baby Jane.
Oh,
what
that's
they told me.
cute.
It's disgraceful how you and Joan aren't getting the credit you deserve.
That's true, true
You should
that.
both be up to your necks in offers. So who do you see for your co-star?
Me. They're both parts. They're twins.
We shouldn't be repeating ourselves, Betty. I don't think that's a good move for either of us.
I understand.
Oh, awkward.
I'm really pleased for you, Bobby. Now, you can go off and make a big Western with the boys.
Ooh.
We both know you're going to be nominated for another Oscar.
What if I lose?
You won't lose.
I'm pretty sure she
A
loses, right?
nomination.
I promise you, I will personally write you another big fat fucking hit.
Right.
That's what Mankiewicz said too, right after I lost for All About Eve.
People don't keep their promises sometimes. Actually, most of the time.
Well, yeah, top hat and a tux.
Is that supposed to be Frank
for the acting
Sinatra?
role. Match me.
Wow. Oh my god, what is happening?
I know the line, you stupid bitch.
Oh,
all right,
whoa.
that's out of
Oh
buddy.
god.
I'm sweaty four-eyed ape. They won't even mark your grave with an axe. And
Well, he's really pleasant to work with. Ooh, bitch, if he did that to my daughter, I would have fucking come after his ass.
It's sure to pick up a few nods, but I want you to be prepared for the possibility that you'll be left out. But don't take it personally. You're just not the
Damn.
type that your peer group acknowledges.
My god. I feel bad for
can I
him.
ask you something, Jack? Be straight with me.
Do you respect me?
Do you think I have the potential for greatness?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, this was my script. I worked on this for months and you used it for scrap paper.
I'm not a miracle worker. No one is gonna let a woman direct a picture. You're in fantasy land.
Question, guys, whatever happened to like Pauline in real life? Like, I'm genuinely interested now. It just sucks because I just kind of feel like low-key not much has changed for women who want to like move up in that way in the industry. That's interesting that these
My
two
mother
characters have
wasted
like
her
bonded.
entire life. Not that there's anything wrong with domestic work.
Right.
I've got a good thing going with Bob. I can't throw it away on a pipe dream. I've
Oh,
gotta live in the
Pauline is gonna settle.
Is changing. This is the United States sex ratio, and now we outnumber them by more than 1 million.
Should someone tell the men they're going extinct?
Not extinct, minority. Men were first to immigrate. On frontier, only men, like bathhouse.
That's
that
true.
explains
Damn, okay, Mamacita,
census
educate.
project. Do you know what this means?
A lot of
The
lonely
women are
gals.
gonna be the majority.
Studios will have obligations to make half of stories about women, by women, for women. It only makes
That's
economic
really
sense.
interesting that she like specifically said half
your head
because
up.
of like what Ryan Murphy has done with his
Your
like
day
half
is coming.
foundation.
Mamacita,
I know.
you're a real big picture thinker.
I hope this is how the episode ends, on a good note. Oh no, we still have 2 minutes. Oh my god, what a Joan.
Mamacita.
Oh my god, girl, what is happening? What the F? I'm scared. What is happening? Is this some like weird nightmare? This is some like American Horror Story shit. Oh my god.
Oh, you startled me, Mamacita. I asked you to wake me at 5:30. They're announcing the Oscar nominations today.
Oh shit.
Miss Joan,
Oh my god, she wasn't nominated.
I want you to sit down.
Oh yeah, she wasn't nominated, right? But Bette Davis was. Well,
Oh!
wow. Wow. Yikes. Alright, so some post-show thoughts. That episode, I feel like, really tackled a lot of stuff. Maybe on the surface it doesn't seem like that. It may seem like it's a filler episode, which it kind of is, but I feel like it really presented a lot of important topics and issues that I feel like we're still facing currently in the industry today. Going back to like the actual episode title being called More or Less, that title could be in reference to two things. One, it's in reference possibly to the fact that women, I don't really know the stats now, but like women, at least at that time, it was looking like they were projected to be in the majority versus in the minorities, so that could possibly be what the title is referencing. But also I feel like the title is referencing the fact that mainly the characters of Bob Aldrich, Pauline, and Joan Crawford understandably wanted more for themselves, especially considering how big of a success whatever happened to Baby Jane was, but yet they got considerably less than what they expected. I feel like for me, the true MVP and stars of this episode were Bob Aldrich and his assistant Pauline. I just feel like in general, when it comes to Hollywood, it's like you have to always continually prove yourself, and it sucks that this guy who was clearly a capable director was always being underestimated by a higher power. And it's sad that, you know, Jack Warner just never believed in him and put him in a literal box of you're only going to be doing B movies because you're a B director and I don't believe in you. It sucks when you have a boss that doesn't see your full potential. Now going to Pauline, who I feel like for me was the most interesting character of this episode. I've always liked her. I felt like she was sassy and she was on it. Now we hear about like the Shonda Rhimes and the Ava DuVernays and like all these like women, and we're like, oh my god, whoa, they're like really doing it. But it's like this woman, Pauline, was, I feel like, so ahead of her time in that way, where she was writing her own scripts and she wanted to direct, and things have gotten a little bit better, but they're not that much better than they really should be. I like that her character made the point of saying that it's not necessarily a bad thing for women to like want to live that domesticated life. When we talk about like the feminist movement currently, there's a lot of conflict in the discussion of what does it mean to be feminist, because like my definition of what it means to be feminist might not be your definition of what it means to be feminist, and people might be like, well, you're like not a feminist because you want to live that domesticated lifestyle. I like that her character made that point in saying like there's nothing wrong with wanting that, but it was kind of sad, at least, to see at one point in the episode her character begin to like settle and say like, hey, you know what, like maybe it's not so bad that I'm like the assistant to this director. It's like, yeah, that's not a bad thing, but it's like, if you want more for yourself, you should be able to have the opportunity to actually pursue that seriously, despite like your gender or whatever identity you are. Mamacita's character, like, she's another like MVP of this episode. She's someone who, again, like Pauline, was a woman who was ahead of her time in that she saw that the world was changing. She saw that women were going to become the majority at some point. And I think it's interesting how Mamacita's character specifically said that women are going to be like eventually more than half the population, because that also ties in with Ryan Murphy, interestingly, because if you guys don't know, Ryan Murphy is someone who has like this thing called the Half Foundation, where he makes sure to hire half like female employees and half employees of like marginalized groups of people. So it's like if you're, you know, a person of color or part of the LGBTQ community, he makes sure that half of his company is diverse in that way. It's awesome to see how maybe back then Hollywood, even though it like acknowledged those problems, it wasn't really doing anything to actively fix it. But like the Hollywood of today, at least, not everyone, but at least like someone who's in a high power position like Ryan Murphy is learning from the past mistakes and giving those opportunities to people. These topics really like get me riled up, because I'm just like, it's frustrating that, you know, we're still dealing with those issues. So yeah. Alright, so my question for you guys is really interesting, because at one point when I was reacting to the episode, there was a scene where we saw Pauline give Mamacita the script for Joan Crawford to read, and then Joan Crawford eventually didn't even read it and basically turned Pauline down and told her like, you know, my last chance can't be your first chance, sort of thing. So my question to you guys is, do you think Joan Crawford was wrong for doing that? Because on the one hand, I feel like it's easy and simplistic to say, yes, Joan Crawford, she was wrong for not giving Pauline the opportunity, because again, like I was saying, Joan Crawford is someone obviously at least in a somewhat of a position of power compared to Pauline, and she has the ability to at least grant Pauline this opportunity. So on the one hand, you could say like that was wrong of Joan Crawford not to like support, you know, her fellow female in that way. But the same token, playing devil's advocate here, that's a big risk for Joan Crawford again to be taking, because she has her own set of problems that she has to deal with too. So yeah, do you guys think that Joan Crawford was wrong for turning down Pauline's script? For me, I'm gonna go the easy route and say that if we want to give these, especially female directors, a chance in directing, your big time actresses have to be willing to lend a hand and help them out and take a chance on them. It's like one thing for female directors to like get a chance to direct, no shade, but if they're not directing like anyone like really of talent or that's notable in any way, it's like their project isn't really going to be seen, so it's not really going to count. But if you have the opportunity to actually like approach maybe not like an A-level actress like Jessica Lange, but someone like in the B-list or whatever, and say, hey, do you mind helping me out here? It's like, if we really want to see the system change here, those people who are, again, like I'm saying, are in a position of power, they have to be willing to help those female director writers out, those people of color director writers out, those LGBTQ director writers out, any marginalized group of person director writer out. So yeah, what do you guys think? Genuinely want to know, where do you guys stand on that issue? Alright, so that's about it. Those are all my thoughts. That was my reaction to episode 4, more or less, of Feud. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification button so you know when a new video from me comes out. And comment down below your thoughts on the episode. I feel like this episode gave us a lot to think about, because like, woo, girl, my head is spinning. As always, everything I said was just my own personal thoughts and all in my humble opinion. I will see you guys on Wednesday with a brand new video, brand new theme. Bye!